Hello guys and welcome to my new channel. I don't really have much experience in making YouTube videos. I really started this channel because I found an old video of my rabbi. I was not even looking for it. I just found it on, funnily enough, my wife's Google Drive. I was looking for something else and I happened to find it, and I thought this is a great video because we don't have much videos of my rabbi giving Torah lectures. Usually it's audio. And the reason why this is video is because it's a visual lecture on the laws of tying knots, permanent knots and whatnot on Shabbat. So what happened was I wanted to send it to my friends, but it was too long, people who learned under this rabbi, and I decided to make a YouTube video, post it on YouTube and send it out. Now, why did I name this Yaskil Avdi? I was recently learning the Isaiah 53 and 52, etc., because of the fact that I was getting a lot of people commenting to me about Christianity, and I was learning to it, and I thought, what a beautiful pasuk. It says in the pasuk in Yeshaya 52:13, Hine yaskil avdi yarum v'nisav v'gavah me'od. What does that mean? It means, Hine, behold, yaskil avdi, my servant shall prosper, yarum v'nisav v'gavah me'od. He will be exalted and he will be lifted up, and he shall be very high. So Bezat Hashem, I'm hoping that with learning the Torah, we will get close to Hashem. This is Hashem's Torah. We will become Hashem's servants in that way by fulfilling His word, fulfilling His law. And God willing, He will exalt us and make pick us up very high. Now, a few years back, someone sent me a video, something to do with Yeshaya 13 actually, and it was a downloaded video, not on YouTube. And in the video, they made a lie, and they claimed that they had a forbidden chapter from the rabbis that was banned from the synagogue, and they don't read them during prayer anymore. So I'm a Torah observant Jew. I learned in yeshiva, and I still learn every day and every chance that I get. So I know this wasn't true. So I tried to explain it to the person who sent me the video. He wasn't Jewish, but he thought that he could he could convince me of his way, because this was seemingly a beautiful video. Now, since I know about this, and I know that it's not true, I right away explained to him that the way Haftorahs work, we have to understand, this was never part of the reading in the Torah. So, it's like this. Every year, we finish the whole Torah. And every week that we read a portion of the Torah, we have on Shabbat as well a portion where we would read from the Nach, from the Nevi'im part. For example, if that week was a certain theme, then in the Torah, then in the Tanakh part, we would read the appropriate Haftorah. Sometimes it would also have to do with current events. So, for example, we're now doing the 3 weeks from the 17th of Tammuz until the 9th of Av, which mark a period of mourning for the Jewish nation. Why? We relive the whole idea that happened all those years ago with the destruction of Yerushalayim by the Romans, and it starts with the 17th of Tammuz, where the walls of Yerushalayim were breached by the Romans, and it reaches its climax on the 9th of Av. Really, also 10th of Av, we still have an idea of mourning, but the idea is on the 9th of Av, where the temple was destroyed and set aflame, we have the 3 weeks, these 3 weeks from 17th of Tammuz until the 9th of Av. We don't read the Haftorah that has to do with the Torah portion. Our Haftorah that we read is from something to do with the current events, with the 3 weeks that happened all those years ago. I'm called current events because it's as if the Beit HaMikdash was destroyed right now. From the mere fact that it's not built, it's as if it's being destroyed. That's how we feel, and that's how we're supposed to feel. So, for example, funnily enough, the 3rd week, it's called Shabbat Chazon. We're going to read from Yeshaya. So the 3 weeks read from books of Yirmiyah and Yeshaya. And what it tells us is Hashem's disappointment with Israel's faithlessness, from the fact that we don't serve Hashem enough and properly, and the doom and the impeding doom that would befall them if they did not do teshuvah and they don't mend their ways. So, like I mentioned, the 3rd week's selection from the book of Yeshaya starts with Chazon Yeshaya ben Amotz. That's why we call it Shabbat Chazon. So, it will be very, very impractical to read every single portion of Tanakh in the shul, in the synagogue, every week during the prayer services. But however, that obviously does not mean that we don't learn it. Tanakh is not meant to be prayed from. We read portions of it in the Torah to teach us a little bit, but there's Torah time where we're learning Tanakh every day. In my shul, for example, we have one young guy, he's not even a rabbi, but he teaches Tanakh for 2 hours, not every day, every Shabbat. So it is very much part of the Jewish, religious Jewish culture to learn Tanakh. Maybe not as much as we would like, but we have to understand people are busy, they have jobs. Every chance a Torah observant Jew gets, the ideal is he would learn Torah. He would learn from the Tanakh, from the written Torah, and from the oral Torah. So I'm making this video for a reason. I'm not making it why it can't be referred to Jesus, but I want to show you what happened. Let's go to this YouTube video. I recently got it recommended on my channel, on my YouTube, when I was watching different YouTube videos. It's called The Forbidden Chapter, Isaiah. And I noticed that it's the exact same video that was sent to me. Now, look at what happened. I'm going to try to post a comment. Let's see. Let's post a comment here. Paste. Send. Alright. Posted 1 second ago. I basically explained what I wrote to you, that they're lying in this video. By the way, most of these comments are very, very positive and pro this video, and they're writing, I don't understand why people dislike this video, because they don't know, unfortunately. So let's see. Let's go to incognito mode. No, let's do like this. No. 1 second. Here. Let's go to incognito mode. Turn on incognito mode. Got it. Let's go back. Forbidden chapter. Isaiah 53. Let's see. News first. What happened to my comment? Boom. It's empty. I've done this a few days ago, and maybe a week ago actually, and I checked and I still saw that my comment was not shown. I don't remember how I found out. It was by accident. I was curious maybe to see if my comment was deleted, and I see that it is. They obviously don't want the truth out there, and they whatever has certain words that say the truth, what they do is they just delete it and they don't let anyone see it. So let me show you. I'm going to post something innocuous. I'm going to go back to my channel, turn off incognito. Let's see, library. Let's see what happens. See, my comment shows here, but it won't show there. Let's see what happens. No, add a comment. Let's just take away the second half. I'm just going to keep the first half, where I say that I'm an Orthodox Jew and I'm surprised by this video. I'm going to take away that this video is based on a lie, because they removed. Here, let's see what happens. Let's go turn on incognito again. Isaiah 53, Forbidden Chapter. Let's see. Newest first. Boom. There it is. You can see my comment there. The one that's innocuous, seemingly pro. But the one that showed the truth, they just straight up deleted, put it up for review. I don't know. But at the end of the day, it's not there. I'm not making this video to show and to explain and how proper way to learn Isaiah 53. I'm just pointing out that the mere fact that they have to revert to this falsehood shows that they have no legs to stand on. It shows that their whole message and idea is false. And I know that it's a new channel. I don't have any subscribers, so I probably won't get much public view. But I truly hope that a person who really is looking for the truth, they would open their eyes and notice and see that these people are lying to you. We've been learning Torah our whole lives. We know what the word means. We have a oral tradition passed down from Moshe Rabbeinu, the right way to learn. And we implement this every day in our lives. And it's very sad for me to see that they go to people who are not knowledgeable, even though they might look like rabbis. Not everyone who has a yarmulke or a hat and a beard is a rabbi. I remember when my father became religious, he had a beard, and he started growing a beard, and he put on a hat. People called him rabbi. He says, I'm not a rabbi. He says, he didn't even know how to read Hebrew. But people think these are rabbis. They look at them and they say, "Oh, look at this religious Jew. He was shocked by this information. Must be there's something to it." But they don't realize not every Jew is knowledgeable, unfortunately. And we have to realize that if we would learn the proper way, we would see the truth. And God willing, Ba'ezat Hashem, pray every day for clarity. Hashem should open up our eyes to the truth and learn from a real person who knows the real truth. Amen.